If you had the power to dream at night any dream you wanted to dream, you would, I suppose, start out by fulfilling all your wishes. You could design for yourself what would be the most ecstatic life. Love affairs, banquets, dancing girls, wonderful journeys, gardens, music beyond belief. And you could rescue princesses from dragons and go on dangerous journeys, make wonderful explosions and blow them up, eventually get into contest with enemies. And after you've done that for some time, you'd think up a new wrinkle to forget that you were dreaming, so that you would think it was all for real.
Hello. 20 stream streak. Thanks. What a nut job. How's everyone doing today? Kat, you doing okay? You know what? I actually, I have got I do have a mega thing, but it's not working right now. Was that pig? Stop. You've never seen Sopranos, so... Which is a shame, because you're Italian as well. So... Today's just gonna be Enshrouded. Just gonna chill out, carry on doing the things. I started a new build. Don't look at me like that. Alright. I mean, they're not Italians. Of course they are. Italian Americans. Still Italians. Oh. Gabagoo. So I think next week I'm gonna start before 0.5 PoE drops. Practicing, getting into the rhythm of it all.
Fade away.
That's okay with you? It's okay if it's not, to be honest. That's what's gonna happen. Right, I need to find... Where the hell did I put my keys? I'll take that with me as well, because we're right there. So has everyone caught up? No one expects me not to play Pew. I'll be playing all weekend, man. So the stars have aligned. A lot of things happening on the weekend that I am not required to do. You know me. We'll all be in the Discord, I'm sure, hopefully. What? You were gifted it? Man. What a gift. Cat, if you want to, if you're just learning it, for example, you are more than welcome to join us all in the Discord and the guild that we have on the go. Everyone tries to help everyone out. There's a mixture of PoE veterans and newcomers. Hello, Nita. But feel free to jump in, join. We all play more or less solo, and then folk jump in to help one another out. If you have questions that most beginners do, what does this do? How do I do this? What's the best way to try this? Then the beginning is the best time to join in and learn everything. You've got to install it first, Max. I think so, yeah. I mean, I only modded Max because very early on, when I came back to streaming, and it was a day that neither you or Trav were around, there were a couple of bots. And I was like, for some reason, when I was clicking on the bots to get rid of them, it wasn't allowing me to do anything. So I just modded Max. Fix that for me, Max. I think it was before that, Hitcher. It was before that. I don't think Elon Musk played it. Was it in February? It would have been around about that time. It's sassy. Also, Breach has been changed. Breach now has a higher percentage to win, but it has a cap on how much you can get. It's yeah, 250 is the cap. You can lose 250. Hitcher made a good point yesterday, and he sort of said, well, is that not more or less the same as hack? And it's not. Either way. Hack, you don't lose that much. Hack is random as well. Also, that 250 comes out of the system. Not someone else's well-earned glitch. So I changed to ones because I've got to say melee sucks in this game. Ones just make everything better. You've got to be the first one to do alpha though. Unless it's being a pain in the ass. It's been changed, Sassy. I've changed it. Holy shit, Cat is winning. Danny DeVito couch. Has everyone watched the final of The Boys yet? Has anyone not watched it? Oh, you're watching it tomorrow, you sure? Yes. That's why I had to watch it yesterday morning, man, because I did not want to get any of it spoiled. It's the usual case. I remember when Stranger Things was coming to its end, and you remember you had like all these wild theories. And I would say The Boys ending was probably about on par with Stranger Things. Everyone's playing it safe. Maybe. Maybe. Folk will either like it or they hate it. I guess either way, regardless whether it's good or not. Yeah, it was strange because it didn't really start out that way, did it? It didn't feel like that was the vibe originally. What would I consider to be an amazing ending to a show? I would say Sopranos. And if you've not seen Sopranos, one, because it was an extremely layered ending whereby it's a sudden stop, and it leaves it to you as the viewer, and that sentiment isn't done anymore, not in this day and age, because people kind of see that as a cheap way out. I think Sopranos did it so well. I mean, you can break it down. You can break it down to the technicalities. Like in the final scene in Sopranos, right? There's actually a study on it where you can see how David Chase, what he's done with camera angles, and on certain characters, the camera never moves. It's just a static camera, right? The only time the camera moves or pans in that entire final scene is when you are watching the dude get up from the bar, right? And he walks to the bathroom. That is the only time that camera moves. And it makes you kind of think, oh, what's about to happen here? You know? Because it makes a really good point of it. But of course, people will go away thinking, well, did he die? Because it just went black. What happened? Was he shot? What happened? Or, as probably what the majority of people thought from that ending, they kind of went, oh, well, that's just how he's going to have to live his life now, always looking over his shoulder, you know? And I don't know. It's a interesting toss-up. People will make of that what they will, and I think it's so well done. I mean, and it's a pretty brutal show as well, like towards the end. I'm gonna get absolutely clobbered here. Oh my life. Almost safe. Oh, I've just put myself. Oh, yep, I'm in a corner. Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly, Cat. It's interesting. That's the first. Well, that's not the first time I've heard that, Raph. But where in the show does it say that? Because I'm currently going through it right now, and I'm taking into account like all these things as well. I mean, I'm watching it for like the 9th, 10th time. Seems to be a good place just to cheese it all. Can't get me here. Oh yeah, Tony, yeah, okay. Yes, there's that part. The Wire is also another great ending as well, because, you know, you're not really... that shows a completely different vibe altogether, you know? There's a bigger picture to it all, and I think it was, everything was captured as perfectly as it could, you know? I need to repair my wand. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy was, I don't know, there was... I wouldn't say it was like completely shit, it just didn't really amount to anything. Where can I go to fix my wand? I don't think I can get back up this way, can I? What about Breaking Bad? That's got to be the big one. What's everyone's thoughts on the ending on that? Yeah, it pretty much did what it needed to do, right? You might have a 1 back, please. I'm running 2 ones, one that does damage to hollow and one that does shroud damage, which isn't great against these guys. Ah, balls. Did I even bring any potions with me? Oh, I did. I don't know about El Camino. What, have you got an ad now, or...? Okay. Yeah. Breaking Bad is, it's decent. It ties everything up, right? El Camino, not entirely sure. It's one of those things where it definitely feels a little bit like it's not quite the same quality, slightly inferior. You know it's canon, but you don't want it to be at the same time. Yeah, that's what got us onto this topic of TV show endings. Better Call Saul, I would say, on many levels, is better than Breaking Bad. It's extremely well thought out. I haven't even watched season 2. Nor have I bothered with that one either. For all the backlash with Potato Head. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, yeah. I really enjoyed that one. Was very disappointed that the length of it was weird for Game of Thrones series. But it definitely brought back the original vibe and quality. So here's the problem though. What are they gonna do? I know that there's some stories they're going to tell, but are they gonna go down the same route eventually? Oh wait, I thought I read somewhere that it's actually only gonna be like 3 seasons long. The Boys and Stranger Things said yesterday as everyone has to, whenever your show gets to a certain popular level, you kind of people are gonna shit their pants, you know. So they're gonna try and play it safe because they don't want the same backlash that every other show has had. Stranger Things definitely played it safe. Good, have you worked out what build you're gonna go yet? You sticking with Monk? Or are you gonna do Resonating Shield? One week away. You know what? Walking Dead, I think every time I go to watch it, the last time I watched it, I got as far as season 11. And I don't know what it is. I just can't bring myself to watch it. Afternoon, Trav. I've never finished it either. It's nuts, isn't it? Trav, did you watch The Boys? You got any thoughts on it that you can say in a non-spoilery kind of way? Have you and Becca got around to it? Oh, you haven't watched any of the season yet? I thought you said you were gonna try and watch it. Alright, okay. Try not to spoil it for you. Never. I'm not massive on. Is that Star Wars by any chance? Yeah, never been a massive Star Wars person. Which reminds me, Max went to see Mandalorian yesterday and wanted to see what his thoughts were on it. I think I watched and finished the Mandalorian, the series, originally, just because, you know, kind of seemed alright. Alright, so Trav, what I've done with Breach now is there's a cap to it. That cap is 250 right now, but you have a higher chance of winning for sure. It's just to help folk to catch up. I don't know why it needed a movie. There's a lot of things about Star Wars I don't understand. Who the hell is Kathleen? Ah. Did it live up to your expectations though, Max? Favreau. The only Star Wars thing that's ever held my attention, or I've not actually got bored or questioned anything, is probably that Rogue One. Probably because it actually felt like it was a bit more on a serious tone. Yeah, I did see Andor and I did kind of think, oh, that might be same sort of vibe. The best one. Hi, Genie. How are you doing today? You alright? I love whipping my wand out. You want to practice? Well, you just want a tournament. What are you practicing for? Take a leaf out of Allen Iverson. His book. Oh. Oh, stamina. Luckily, I survived. Another 1 in 2 weeks. Well, you just gotta take it easy, man. I would like to get up somewhere, please. In Atlanta. So, did you get my messages, Jeannie? It's looking good. What you've got, what you've done anyway. Oh my god, when is this gonna end? Oh my life. Oh, ball sacks. Made me waste my special. I'm using the wrong one, so that's why. Wasn't really well played, it made me go all the way back here. Who's winning just now? Max, what? So, Icky was winning. Then we had Cat. Max, Nisa's jumped into second. Is that from Breach? I wonder, maybe I should make hack cost more. Reduce the time on hack. Or shall I make it cost more? Because I mean, if people are using breach more than hack. Okay, I can do that. Maybe. Still need to put some more farts in, for sure. Also, I think what I'm going to do is, as much as I'm happy enough to make this a weekly thing, maybe you should make it like a seasonal thing as well. Over the course of like a month or so. What's Trav doing? Is he abusing mod powers? Oh, just on you, that's alright. Don't have a problem. It's on you, Sassy. Hmm. If anyone ever tells you farts are never funny, there's something wrong with them. Who? Shit, was I smiling? I don't smile. That would be Nami. Using the wrong wand again. Holy shit. I can't move. Probably wait until I get some stamina. Is anyone looking forward to David Fincher's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel? I know Max probably is eyeing that one up. Alright, when you say the Danny DeVito couch, what do you mean? Like, specifically, what is it that I have to design? if you win, Cat. Right, okay. There's a reference I'm missing here. Regarding Danny DeVito. Everything's about you, Nita. Access the page. What is the Danny DeVito reference? Cat. Must have missed that one. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it's something to do with Sunny, I have not watched any of that show. I think I tried to at one point. I couldn't get into it at all. The same with what's the Chris Pratt one. When will this dungeon actually end? Got no stamina. Leave me alone. Some memes, alright. Let's have a look. Memes. Right. I've seen that before. So I've got to do Danny DeVito coming out of a couch. If Cat wins. And he's in the lead right now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. Or where I'm going to put him. Please be the end of this dungeon. Yeah, okay, so because of the reflection on everything. That was a big hammer. What can you do to solve that then, Genie? Anyone else going that isn't keyed? Oh, okay. Yeah. This guy's no fun. So you're doing this thing where you were, maybe you were switching scenes, like close up. You mean just like a, have like a... Hmm. You could take a photo of it and PNG it. Some of it. Jesus Christ. I have no stamina. Or change the lighting in the room to compensate. I would do that. That's kind of what I've had to do. Just in general anyway. I don't have any overhead lights or anything like that. Oh, you motherfucker. That was a little bit close. it's almost like because you've got that huge wall behind you, what you need to do is it's like you got to get I don't know if you already do, but it's almost like you got to get the lights up on it, like behind you, so you don't really have that much light in front of you apart from obviously for yourself, and then a separate light source just for the wall. Do you need to reduce the wall though? Do you? I don't know. Nita? I would say always go to the platform where your friends are when it comes to that choice, because obviously you're going to be playing games with people that you want to play games with. And yes, in this day and age, playing between Xbox and PC is slightly easier, for sure. But there is a certain quality of life that comes with playing on PC. If we're being honest, you know. Okay, Ginny, yeah. I mean, I know that you you did the same rap thing as I do with mine as well. Yeah, that looks like some professional lighting. Yes. that where the spill's coming from? Those larger light sources? What was I doing again?
Addiction and cocaine use are usually done in some sort of secret, especially if they're starting to cause problems. The kinds of things you might notice in a cocaine addict is the behaviors directly related to cocaine. Those types of behaviors include increased talking, increased irritation or irritableness, agitation, and anxiety. Changes in sleeping patterns might be evident as well.
Characterized by paranoid delusions, hallucinations, and out-of-character aggressive behavior.
I don't know about ceiling lights because you'll end up having the same issue with ceiling lights. It's almost like you want that light that you've got. You want it kind of like behind you, like shining up the way against the wall, and then have a separate light source somewhere, maybe above you, but you don't want something that goes above and then, yeah, maybe, I don't know. This is a difficult one.
Cocaine addiction and cocaine use are usually done in some sort of secret, especially if they're starting to cause problems. Kinds of things you might notice.
So one of these ones has both ice,
Directly related to cocaine.
but one can fire multiples.
Include increased talking, increased irritation or irritableness, agitation, and anxiety.
Don't know that I have a use for these just yet.
Changes in sleeping patterns might be evident as well.
Characterized by paranoid delusions, hallucinations, and out-of-character aggressive behavior.
I'll just shelve them for now. I haven't done anything more to this place at all. But I will. I'll get around to it. What? Thank you. See you later, Neo. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think all your streams have kind of had that. I think to some of them, haven't they? Right, what was I gonna do after doing the hollow halls? I think we'll aim for that. Cat is still leading. I'm still not sure about this Dan DeVito thing. Haven't quite worked out if it's a good idea or not. What level am I? 14. Almost 15. Okay. Buggy ladder. Oh, it's just all ladders. In what sense? I have never been able to work out my setup at all, man, since I moved. I've only got the one vertical monitor at the moment, but I don't feel like any of them are positioned where I need them to be. Oh, too early. Well, hopefully. Can't say that. Oh, who was the dude that you posted a clip of someone, and I was gonna go and check them out after the stream, and I completely forgot to do that. Who was that you were? Who was that guy? The streams were apparently like really quite weird. Alright, okay. Let me just line that up so forget about it. I think it's also finding like ways. I mean, over the years, there's been so many different like ideas and things. You know, it's trying to pull off these ideas, and you always end up finding like that you just can't because there's so many limitations. Yeah. Fuck. No, you got to work it out in such a way that fits, makes sense. Right.
Everyone has demons swimming around inside them. They're always there. They're always there. Everyone has demons swimming around.
So upgrade this to full amount and then fly away. How is Max top?
Swimming around inside. Swimming around inside. Everyone has demons swimming around inside them. They're always there.
Okay.
Demons swimming around inside them, no matter where.
I'm learning from my mistakes of jumping into big holes. I think at the moment we're done with marathon. We got to level 100, pretty much finished everything we need to do. As enjoyable as it is, I'm not entirely sure that Season 2 is gonna save the game. Player-wise, that is. some interesting ideas, but I just don't know. So I think starting next week, either it's going to be Path of Exile 2 practice runs, theory crafting, or just see how far we can progress with this. Well, that's the thing though, Genie. It's like, even the content that I've been making with Marathon, I don't feel that it's, you know, making that much of an impact. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't feel like I'm really fussed. Yeah, I would want to start doing content for PoE if it was possible. Yeah. Could do just like weird random shit like that. That isn't the norm. Just blowing a robe. Yep. I think like we're like, I love Path of Exile, get fully absorbed into it, but I don't feel that I'm confident enough to put together like any builds that I do. I just like, sometimes they're amalgamations of different things, sometimes there's lots of different mechanics going on. I'd probably just give it a crack and see where it ends up, because the game itself doesn't really produce moments. It's not like Marathon where, you know, a game like that or any extract shooter, you can pull out lots of different elements from the game. Path of Exile doesn't really work like that at all. You've got random drops, defeating pinnacle bosses. That's about it. It's not imposter syndrome. I honestly don't think that any of my builds, although you know they get me by usually, and I've stopped fannying around with it all. But then it's dudes that come up with like really cool mechanics, and you go, oh shit, well. I would never have thought of that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. See, I think when you look at the history of a lot of PoE creators. Oh, my one's broken. I know that's not going to work against them. I don't think I can actually come back here either, can I? It's the way that a lot of PoE content creators get anywhere is because they all play hardcore, or used to play hardcore. So you know, like guys like Quinn and that, you know, Quinn doesn't particularly do like even like build content. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to. Well, it won't if it's broken. Sorry, we're fixing it right now, Max. It's fixed. I never played the OG Marathon. Did the one they released on Xbox a few years ago, which was a freebie. How do I get back to this place? Yeah, I think it was either the second one that they've released. Can't remember exactly. Was it the second one? And they what do you call it? Re-thingamed it. Yeah, Cat. So like, it's where content creation comes into full effect is, I mean, there's so many different avenues that content creators have with what people are coming up with and stuff. And yeah, so for like streaming, for example, you're gonna find people that are gonna be happy with just looking for someone who's playing the same game that they're playing at that particular time. And especially if you are variety, you know, that kind of content, you can't rely on that to help, because at the end of the day, the core person is you. So if you hang around for my shitty jokes and whatever else, you know, that's fine. Like, I started streaming like with the idea that no one was going to be interested in me at all, like, or get along with me or anything like that. So my idea was I need to offer something that's slightly different and really put my skills to use in trying to do something that's going to be the main draw, if you like. And that whole idea completely changed, I think, roundabout. I was right. That's exactly it though. You look at Shroud, for example, right? Everyone knows what Shroud is capable of, but he's got the personality of a brick wall. But you know you're gonna watch him and he's gonna entertain because he's good at pretty much everything, right? And he doesn't need anything flashy or anything like that. Wow. So that's an example, you know, and there's a lot of, shall we say, talentless content creators that build an audience. They don't have anything to offer or really bring, but yet they get quite popular based on looks or what it is that they may be exposing, etc. I do feel like Twitch, since I've come back to it, it has slightly changed. I wouldn't say for the better, but that whole sentiment is definitely different. And I think this time round, I'll be honest, I don't think I have really found like my footing at all, like with what direction I want to go in. I got lucky with Hunts and Crytek to that extent because there was a lot of publicity coming from their end, and people certainly were like, oh, this is a Crytek partner, so you know, we'll go watch this dude, and that helped immensely. But trying to build from scratch again without that, it's quite daunting. It's quite difficult, and I don't feel like I know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'll get there though. Something will happen. And the thing is, streaming originally, it wasn't just the Hunt and Crytek thing, but that it opened up so many other doors for me outside of streaming that, you know, I was kind of like, okay, well, is that something that I can possibly do again? Let's have a look and see, you know, where this might take me. Who knows? That's why they call it a journey. I know, Genie, but I also kind of like said to myself, I don't like all of you fuckers, for example, that I've met previously. That's one thing, right? And those that have stuck around like a bad smell, that's all fine and well. And I know you guys to an extent. But what I said to myself was, I'm not going to put myself out there for other streamers or getting involved in people with weird parasocial relationships and all the rest of it. I ended up doing all of that. What do you mean you feel attacked? Specifically, what have I said makes you feel attacked? Already, like, and I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but I've already had like one streamer get in touch with me who then has been like messaging me on Discord like in the middle of the fucking night, got their own problems, you know, need someone to talk to, and I'm like, I'm not getting involved. Like, just get on with your shit, you know. Got my own problems. Like, how to get out of this fucking shroud. I've gone the wrong way. In fact, where the hell am I? I'm not even in the place that I'm aiming for. I went somewhere completely different. Oh, Belland. Because I wasn't concentrating. No, I'm not. Not you at all, Genie. Thing is, I've met you, Genie, as well. You know? It's a completely different thing. Everyone is short compared to Trav. That's the problem. But as far as collabs and things go, I think it has to be other people with the same mentality that I would have. I'm not looking at collabs as a way of having fun. I think that's where a lot of streamers get stuck into this idea that, you know, oh, streaming, you know, it's a hobby, it's fun, blah blah blah. And you do have to look at it as a complete business scope, or at least with that same level of seriousness to it. Otherwise, down the line, it's the same people all over Reddit all the time. I've been streaming for 12 months now, and I can't seem to get any viewers. But that is where the content comes into it. And they don't realize, oh right, I've got to be making content outside of streaming. I've got to make a name for myself. I've got to, you know, incentivize almost a brand. Certainly, but it's who you collab with. Like, for example, I'm playing Enshrouded. I haven't checked out, I haven't gone networking looking for other streamers that play Enshrouded. I'm playing this solo at the moment. This is the kind of game that I would probably prefer to play with people that I know, have fun with, and do it that way. Path of XR might be a completely different thing altogether. I don't know what that's going to bring. Marathon, certainly, like, you know, I've been in touch with Della. He's a Marathon partner. We used to play Hunt a while back. You know, he's, you know, doing well for himself. He's recently moved back to Italy, actually. But we've been in touch, but we're both on the same page when it comes to Marathon with the way it is at the moment. What was that about, Cat? What, just randomly asking for a GoFundMe page? Why can't I climb ladders anymore? Oh, dude, you know me, when I was a Hunt partner, like, I knew full well, you know, like, people were asking, you know, to play Hunt with me all the time, on stream, when they were streaming too, you know, like, and yeah, there were a lot of people I did play Hunt with, but I didn't see it as any benefit or anything like that. That was purely just to have fun with folk, play Hunt, get some kills. But there were absolutely other people that were like wanting to use that clout, that, you know, well, that reputation to try and further themselves. Certainly have to. You don't know that though to begin with. There's a lot of snakes out there. But also outside of the game that you're playing, collabing with people, like it's quite difficult, like just finding someone that you're going to get on with. Like Genie, for example. Genie, I'd collab with him because he's hilarious, extremely creative. Just need to get back to streaming, you know, sort of shit out. Number 10 without breaking a sweat, yeah. How you been, Batman? You been okay? What's the update on the job situation? Well, listen, the thing is, you look at some of the most popular streamers and content creators today, and they all started somewhere, and a lot of them all used to be friends who used to stream together, do everything together, and they all grew at the same time. That's why they're all connected. And if you decide one day, Travis, hey, you know what, I'm gonna start streaming, you know, like, that's how you grow. It's just to get back to streaming again when he sorts out his place. It's not missing friends, no. Because you're too busy making yachts. You're not buying a house soon. The existence of joystick. Never really thought about it, to be honest. Oh, right, I thought you were talking about like the joystick. Are they not Twitch not banning people now who use or stream Omegle. Yeah. That's alright, G. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of viewers and stuff at the moment. I'm just playing it just purely for chilling out. With a game like this, at least I can engage and chat with you when I'm head deep into in marathon. Like, you know, I've missed like moments of chat. And then before I've caught up with everything, you know, like, I mean, marathon takes your concentration away anyway, right? You have to be on the ball. And this is why I kind of wanted to start like streaming Path of Exile 2, because I mean, when I came back to streaming, it was the first game that I started streaming, but at the time there wasn't anything that I felt like, because it was like already midway through a season, there was nothing really to go on, you know. I just kind of felt like, nah, I need some action. I need something. And with PoE2, at least I'll be able to still chat and engage just as often, because I you know, I missed it. Talk more and pew pew less. I don't know who it was. It might have even been Hitcher. Obviously I value his opinion because he's been around for a while and he's a good mate. And I think he actually said to me, he kind of felt that Hunt was actually damaging my channel before. But the thing is, I'd stream Hunt and I'd end up with like 50 to 70, sometime in like, it would be in the hundreds of viewers. And then if I changed game, like playing Path of Exile back then, like it would just drop. And back then, my whole focus was, well, I need to make a business decision here. And I can't be going off streaming the games that I want to go and stream. I've got to stick with Hunt, otherwise I'm not earning, you know. Right now, none of that bothers me because I'm just enjoying back streaming and chatting to people. Yes, there is that. Well, that's evident anyway, Genie, because, you know, it's nice to see a lot of folk come by and say hi, but not the same people that kind of like stick around, is it? Oh shit, that's a big dude. And he hurts. And my one special doesn't really work against them. I think we'll change ones and no, that's ineffective. I want a special, they're just going straight through. Ah. It can be funny though, like like sometimes you do go and find like, you know, some streamers that don't have any viewers, and you know you think, oh, you know, at least this person I can engage with them and ask them some questions and blah blah blah, get to know them, and you go along, and they just ignore you. They don't actually have like any interpersonal like skills at all. Well, that's the other aspect of it as well, Genie, is like, I think I personally, I don't know, I think I would get bored watching someone play the same game.
How dare you challenge me with your so-called kung fu? You don't have a chance.
Did anyone see where the boss went? Black and white, Jesus, going back some.
You think you're good, but you are not, you know. You see, pulses are buried in your muscles. Punch must be accurate, accompanied with force. And that is called perfection. Got it? Don't worry. I'm not in your vital parts.
I remember when Peter came out with a game called Cube. So the boss just was completely wigged out here. I think I'm gonna restart the game anyway because I can't even climb up ladders for whatever stupid reason. And I will take that moment to go and make myself a new coffee. Maybe grab myself a thingy. Trav, do you remember we did I think it was the midnight release for, it was one of the Call of Duties, and George put on Call of Duty 4 on the screens and we were playing it, and I ended up doing the Mile High Club first time. Remember that? I remember that. On George's account as well. It might have even been Modern Warfare 2, but I've got a funny feeling I think it was one of the Black Ops ones. It might have even been Black Ops 2. Anyway, I'll be back in a jiffy. Does anyone want anything? Write me on the postcard. Right, we'll just restart this. Who's winning just now? Still Max. How does he do it? Vaguely. Whoa. Since my... What about The Office? I'm not talking like the US version of The Office. Because that's shit. You would.
We come this way with a joke about the idea of the devil, with the horns and the tail and all that. But That is Satan's lie. To distract us from the reality of who he is. He is no mask in a Halloween store.
Why?
What you see in the movies. He is an active, violent, anti-God personal reality.
Why has the boss's health?
He lives through us.
Oh, he's there.
He uses us to carry out his unspeakable deeds. We are his pawns. We are his
No
demons
way.
on earth. We satiate his hunger. If you have the slightest bit of greed in your heart, he will turn it into an avalanche. Your soul.
He's disappeared again.
The idea of the devil.
Why is my one special going all the way over there? That doesn't help.
The devil.
He lives through us. He uses us to carry out his unspeakable deeds.
Why? What's wrong with Ricky Gervais?
We are his pawns. We are his demons on earth. We satiate his hunger. If you have the slightest bit of greed in your heart, he will turn it into an avalanche. He will slither into your soul.
Nah, I don't know. He's brought us a lot of very awesome shows. The whole point of The Office is that he's supposed to play someone who's extremely cringe,
That is Satan's lie.
right? The whole of that's what makes The Office brilliant, is that it is cringe.
He's not what you see in the movies. He is an active, violent, anti-God personal reality. And as much as we refuse to admit it, he lives through us.
I know what
He
I know what you
uses
said,
us
but Trav said
to carry out
the
his
opposite.
unspeakable deeds. For we are his pawns. We are his demons on earth. We satiate his hunger.
you have the slightest bit of greed in your heart, he will turn it into an avalanche.
He will slither into your soul.
Ah. You don't find him funny. He bloody is.
You live in a different world.
I'm not convinced that's everything around here. Oh shit.
You live in a different world.
So, UE2 patch notes. Today. Tonight. I completely forgot all about that. Oh yeah. Okay. They said how long it's going to be. I don't want plants to get affected, because that's what I'm starting with. Yeah, it is going to be a very huge patch. I felt there was nothing wrong with the end game. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from playing. Like, I would say play through the campaign for sure. Who knows how big the download's going to be? It's probably going to be the whole shebang again.
You live in a different world.
So you're going to come and join us, Kat? You're not sure what? Are you so? What happens is there's a new league, usually one every 3 months, a new season, if you like. And I think at the moment it's not like a private server, no. So basically, it's more like just a hangout thing. It's just we're all there, we're all in Discord, we're all separately starting PoE at the same time. We have a guild set up so that, you know, people finding items specifically for someone else's build, you know, you can pop them in there. Just helping one another out, but obviously if you've got questions and stuff, like, people will be around. Myself, Hitcher, Trav, we'll have Flash there as well, possibly Void. Who else was joining us? Void might be. I think he might be. He was here yesterday. Talking about it. No one has an idea what they're doing to begin with. That's we found it quite helpful, like, to help out others, just being there, being able to, like, answer questions, and especially if, like, you get to a point in the game where you're at. The reason why we don't all play as a team is just because the scaling can be, like, a little bit off, be a bit crazy. But that doesn't mean that we can't jump into one of those games, help folk out, etc. I can climb ladders again at least. No worries. He is winning. Oh, you ballsack.
Man will get burnt like a pan to a hop. I'm a boss, but I've yet to pay the cost. Some will call me crazy and others will say I'm lost. See me in the party with the powder and the fuss. Came to get paid, so I never take a loss. Kid from Hume, he was schooled in a mosque. Hitting him with fire on frost. Only speak truth, lies never get crossed. That's why I always shine like I'm gloss. Don't
What's he done now? Oh, ball sacks. Like, pick up the stamina already? In fact, you know what? I need to go and actually fix my wand.
Man will get burnt like a pan to a hop. Came from the hood, but I never on the wing. Even though I've done wrong, even though I've sinned. Same way I've had to learn to take it on the chin. I never half-heart, always take it to the brim. Take it to the brim, go straight through the kings. Don't let everybody watching like the paper in the sink. I'm an individual, I don't care what they think. But I'm still up on the grind, trying to find the missing link. The one like a wing, colder than a ring. Merciless like mink, so I grow an extra string. Needed on a rhythm like a letter needs ink. So if you feel prepared, then you better rethink. Better leave blinking or you're gonna miss the sprint. Flow dirty like the water in Flint.
Actually, I should probably go and stick this on the dummy. Rather than just for it to take up space. Such a hoarder. Just got a habit of, because I've been making so many different builds. Why have we got two of these keys? Never mind. What movie poster was that? Right. Let's go for that one. That's... No, you've never shown me a poster. I mean, you're gonna have to if you want me to put it in the room. I went all the way back to fix my wand, and I didn't even do it. What a twat. What do you mean? What are you talking about now? What's happening? I could always implement a like a questionnaire type game as well and tie it in with the glitch. I must say, at least the scores are not crazy big anymore. Firewall, I don't think you mean from hack. But that's a good thing, isn't it? can't tell if she's upset that that's what everyone's started calling her. Is she okay with it? I mean, I know there's people just having banter, but I don't know her. See you later, Trav. Oh, she reminds me. So the root is above me. So how does one get up there? So we can safely say that you've won this week, Max. Guess we will find out in half an hour. Providing you don't, you know, blow it all. By that point. Well, I can't tell if it's day or night down here, can I? Find a way out. How did Mexican Batman jump into 8th place? Creeping up there. Oh shit. I'm hoping I can get out this way. Just gonna stick with north. Come on. Nope. Now I've got 2 minutes to get out. Needed that. So what's the plan gonna be, Batman? Now that you are feeling hopefully a little bit more refreshed. More time off, okay. Ooh, tin. I actually need that. Maybe I should actually get out first and then come back when I've got more time. But knowing my luck, I'll forget where this is. I can't even remember why I need tin. Oh, right, okay, well that's... I didn't realise you had severance pay as well, that's good. Please be a way out. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things that pissed me off on the last agency that I worked for. They completely just collapsed. No one got paid. There was no severance, no nothing. I mean, they went into liquidation as well. The thing is, no one knew. No one even saw it coming, you know. There's still like a shitload of clients that were needing work, and it wasn't great. That's all. What can you do, eh? Wasn't the first time that happened to me with an agency. But the time before that, I could see it coming. Do you know why you were let go? Probably asked you that before. Can't remember if you had an answer. I can't remember why it was. All I can think of is they found out you were Batman. Is it AI related by any chance? Okay. I'll be honest, dude. Like, I wouldn't want to see you in a worse off position. I would not wait to look. I know, obviously, you need to get calm and chill, but I think that the stress of finding a job after the fact is probably a lot harsher. Because I definitely, even though I didn't get paid and was let go eventually, since then, and that was January 25. Since then, it has been an absolute ball ache trying to find a job. And I'm not even like, so I started work with a new agency a few weeks back, and they answered all my questions that I haven't worked with other agencies, know exactly what I wanted to ask, to make sure that this agency knows what they're going to do and they are capable of combating AI and whatever else. And here I am 2 weeks later after signing my contract, still no work. I thought your part-time job was being Batman. I'm so confused. Holy shit. These guys are much higher level than me. Might be oh! Motherfucker, that made me jump. Prince of the Castle. Stuff out there in those wilds. Where's my ship? What the f... Well, we're fast traveling over there now. What time are these patch notes meant to be released? Yeah, so did I. Like, didn't even realize it was today they were going to be doing it. I just want to level up. In fact, I can't even remember why. Welcome back. Yeah, the job market, I mean, I don't know about too much about the state that is in over the pond, but the job market here absolutely sucks dick. Yeah, you're probably right. Yo, but Baba. How much? How are you doing? You alright? I'm only on for another 10 minutes or so, and then we're gonna see who ends up winning. Atlas is in second place. Oh, there goes my camera. I was waiting for that to happen, because it did it like 3-4 times yesterday. I haven't quite worked out what it is. Is it a driver? Is it firmware? Who knows? Yeah, I'm good, dude. I am just peachy. I've just been chilling with Enshrouded today, and we've been discussing all sorts of things. TV show endings, finales. Content creation. UE, Ricky Gervais. Max winning, I guess. How have you been? You been alright? You been good? Anything new in your world? Dude, you can discuss whatever you want, as long as you're comfortable doing so. I usually have some nuggets of wisdom here and there, usually. Just come. Yep, that too, sometimes. Sometimes, yeah, it can be. Where the come on, go. Fix it. Either way, but I bet if you want, you're more than welcome to always jump in the Discord and chat away. Whether it's myself or there's plenty of other helpful people. I always tell people don't sit on things for too long. Because it isn't good for the soul. Yes, because that's exactly where I was aiming. Ooh, 3 minutes. I think Max has got away with this one. So what's it going to be in the max? Oh, that's brutal. Surely there would be like something like that, like a period of time for businesses to adjust, no? I guess it depends on what laws are actually being broken, you know? Would it really upset you, Max, if I said, hey, today's not the last day for this game? I might even stream tomorrow. The gif of Wolverine jumping up half naked, but with my face on the big screen. You mean like this? Redeem. And my head has to be, listen, within reason, Max, within reason. Like, that's pretty unreasonable. Can you think of something else that's like, also like this? All of these redeems, except for the John Hamm one, because that's one that I haven't actually worked on. All of them are looped. So how am I supposed to loop something like that? It has to be a looped thing as well. Looped or a cinematograph. So what about, I guess, what about selling the restaurant? It is loopable, Mexican Batman, but will you please just shut up? Don't give him ideas, alright? Can't sell it for another 2 years. So, if you don't mind me asking, what laws is it that they've broken or seemingly not abided by? Okay, it's front. Okay. Max, you find the GIF, and I will then probably have to go and find one that's actually of decent quality in 60 frames. Would be nice to work with. Then surely, especially if it's a franchise, hopefully then the head office or whomever owns the franchise, they're the ones that are liable, I would have thought. They should have your back. Then I will definitely look into it a little bit further, because it sounds like a bit out of the blue, isn't it? All right. Yeah. I don't know any good lawyers or anyone that deals with that side of the law. The only lawyers I know are criminal lawyers or entertainment. Right. It is... Okay. It is 5 minutes past the time that I said I was going to stop. Max has definitely won this week. After
what we're gonna do now? Close this motherfucker. Real shit.
After we upset him that one time. All right. Well, we'll see what I can put together, and I'll get that sorted for you, Max. But I'll speak to you on Discord if it gets to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But you're gonna send me the GIF anyway, so we'll have an open dialogue, I'm sure. Bear, I hope things get sorted out, or at least, you know, keep me updated. I think after we've got a few more things in the room here, what I might do is I might make this game almost seasonal, with a variety of different things on the go, but we'll see. I haven't quite worked out like what else I want to do with the room, but it's kind of fleshing out a little bit, so we'll see. I'll be back Monday, so have a good weekend. I don't know if I'm going to carry on with Enshrouded. Probably most likely will. I don't want to overdo it with Path of Exile until it drops, the new update. So everyone have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't do school. Take drugs. Stay in drugs. No, that's not how it goes, is it? How's it go again? Oh, I forget. No idea. See you later, Nita. Bye bye.
You know what we're gonna do now? Close this motherfucker. Real shit.